Hello everyone, my name is Alex, also known as Ace of Plays in the Gwent community. And if you're watching this video, then you might be considering trying out Gwent the Witcher card game. Or you might have never heard of it, and you just saw this video and it sparked your curiosity. Well, in this video I will try to tell you why you should try out Gwent the Witcher card game. And of course I have an extreme bias because I'm a content creator for Gwent. But so instead of listing my own reasons, I asked the Gwent community why they play Gwent and why they think that you should try Gwent out. So I have the best comments from Reddit. I made a Reddit post. Thank you so much to everyone who commented. I'm sorry I can't show all your comments, but there were so many, so I'm just going to stick with the highest rated ones, the best ones, so to speak. And hopefully these fine folks will be able to convince you to give Gwent a shot. So, let us get into it. Harold the Holy says, Gwent is so damn generous for a free-to-play game, and easy to learn the basics. This is true. Gwent is extremely generous. It has always been known as probably the most generous card game out there. Even the starter decks, that you get 5 of them for free. And they were recently updated, and now they're actually really good. Like, they're solid decks. And you get so many rewards, and you unlock so many new card packs. The game is extremely generous. And the basics are easy to learn. But over time you will learn more and more advanced strategies. And the game definitely has a high skill ceiling if you are willing to dedicate the time to learn how to play the game properly. Add that to the stunning artwork, frequent communication from the dev team, the whole Witcher universe, and a great community. Gwent has the best artwork in the card game industry. Like, you can just look up any Gwent card and just be amazed at how stunning the artwork is. Frequent communication from the dev team, this is so true. They are active on forums and on Reddit. We have monthly patches, and they usually do like dev streams or like developer videos on YouTube where they properly explain what is going on, what they're changing and why. And generally there is a lot of communication, and they take feedback, and overall the developers of Gwent are awesome. And of course, if you're a fan of the Witcher universe, then why aren't you playing Gwent already? It is the best. And great community, I can attest to that. The whole reason I do this YouTube thing is to get in touch with the Gwent community, and it's been an amazing ride. I love these guys, I love these people so much. And maybe you will too, if you just give it a go. You know what I'm saying? Fangovich says, started playing because it's based in the Witcher universe. Now I play because it's fun, feature lots of archetypes, and every match is unique. The game is also one of the best artworks I've ever seen. So again, Witcher universe is a fantastic, amazing, epic universe, and Gwent has the best artwork in the industry. And there are a lot of archetypes, and they are constantly expanded upon, and there are new ones coming in with expansions. We've gotten 2 expansions already this year, and there's at least 1 more coming, so a decent amount of expansions every year. The Danny Bits says, number 1 reason is definitely the generosity, as others have listed. Unlike most free-to-play games, it is actually possible to have the full collection in Gwent without spending money or playing 200 hours a week for 5 years. Yes, generosity is through the roof. You will build your collection really quickly, and you will be able to experience what the game has to offer really, really early without having to invest a lot of money. Which is something that has been a problem for me, at least in other card games, is that I haven't been able to get into it because without spending money, I couldn't get the good cards. And I couldn't really experience what a strong deck felt like. Another point is the uniqueness. In most CCGs, there's a lot of variance in draws and consistency, but since Gwent is so consistent, matches are basically chess matches where you're trying to figure out what the deck the opponent is playing and what tech cards they're running, and predict their moves so you can play around them. No other CCG I've ever played has that. Gwent is extremely skill based, the decks are smaller, there's a lot of tutoring, fetching, thinning is a big part of the game. A lot of mulligans, redraws. So just in general, like, you build your deck and you can rely on your deck. You're not screwed by draws all the time. You're not mana screwed because there is no mana. You get a big 10 card opening hand, and you don't draw every turn, but you play out that hand. Like, you know what you have. And you have so many ways to make sure that you consistently get the cards that you need and want. And so you're not screwed by RNG in Gwent. Very rarely. The game is so consistent and skill based instead of RNG based. And that just enhances the experience tenfold. Here's what Vincenzo Cellone has to say. Generosity as a free-to-play, beautiful artwork and design. The gameplay is great. Low RNG, high influence of skill. These are points that a lot of people are pointing out. Like, these are all the main reasons why people play Gwent. And, it's all right. It's all correct. Low RNG, high skill, influence, and beautiful artwork. I will show you a premium artwork from the game once we get to the last comment. And you can be amazed at how gorgeous this game is and how epic it is when your cards are brought to life in such an amazing way. We're going to finish this off with Will Empio's comment. They play Gwent mainly because they love the Witcher universe, and the artwork is amazing. Sometimes I just browse through my premiums for half an hour without playing a single match. A surprising amount of people seem to have this exact problem, if you want to call it that. That they just look at their premiums for so long, they don't even play the game sometimes. And just to, properly solidify the point that Will Empio and many others have made, here is a premium artwork from Gwent the Witcher card game. Now, are all the premiums this epic? No. Like, not every card is a dragon flying through a burning forest, but the amount of detail and the amount of work and effort that goes into these premiums is consistent across the board. Every premium in the game is worth looking at, and it's always amazing to see what the artists have done with the cards. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you should try Gwent the Witcher card game. These are just some of the main reasons why people play the game. There are many other reasons. There are people who don't even like card games, and they tried Gwent, and they were amazed. Because it's so different from your normal CCGs, TCGs. It really stands on its own as its own thing. Sometimes it doesn't even feel like a card game, it's more of just a strategy game. Which card games are supposed to be, of course. But, how many times have you played Magic or Hearthstone or Elder Scrolls Legends, Eternal, and you just draw shitty cards, and you can't play on curve, you don't have the mana? This doesn't happen in Gwent. Sure, you can draw some bad cards, but Gwent has a 3-round system where you have to win 2 out of 3 rounds. So if you draw some shitty cards, and you can just get out of the first round early, and then, get some more redraws, more mulligans, fix your hand, dump some of the worst cards, and have another go. I know a lot of people are a fan of best of 3 formats in tournaments and in Magic. Well, every game of Gwent is a best of 3, and it's condensed, but it's a best of 3 match. And that is really cool. I myself, when I used to play Magic, best of 3 was my favorite format, because you had a chance to figure out what you're up against, and then you had a chance to, switch up your strategy to try to combat this particular matchup. Gwent is similar, except it's just one match. That is a best of 3. How can I further iterate that? But yeah, that's why you should try Gwent. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some knowledge about Gwent, and maybe you'll decide to try it out. I hope to see you on the battlefield. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. And I hope to see you soon.